Hey guys, have you ever had that awkward moment when you're facing your own boner in a battle? Well, my team votes a couple boners this game. Hey guys, Goldie here, and today what I want to talk about is this clan we versed. Their clan was boner. It was a 5v6. As you can tell, this isn't that long of a gameplay, and guess why? They kind of leave. So the boner clan, we kind of beat them. Basically, in this gameplay, you will notice I stay right by this truck. And what I kind of figured out for Modern Warfare 3 is in the lobby when you're versing a full team, like with a full team, typically it's better to play more defensive, which allows you to make less mistakes. Because if you run around, then there's more stuff that you got to pay attention to. But if you're just staying in one place and going back and forth between like A and B, which you will see me do throughout the gameplay, I don't go to A because usually my teammates have that covered. But as you'll see, I get my Predator missile and I get really close to my payload, but I do not get it, which kind of sucks. But you guys will notice I stay right close to this truck for two reasons. One, it's cover, and one, it's right by B. And the only way they all come up or kill me is from behind, unless it's a fair gunfight, of course. And with them being or having to come up behind me, it's easier for me because usually my teammates are behind me, which is really good. And with this organized team, they are probably half decent. So we went to this lobby. They were probably like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna win." Well, typically in a lobby, you can't be cocky, and if you're cocky and you run around being all like rushing and stuff, you're not going to win. So you got to play this defensive role, which makes sure your team gets a good lead right off the start. Like the lead that guarantees that with one flag you can still win this. Because typically you shouldn't get triple capped in a game. And it's not that hard to cap one flag. Especially with your whole team spawning in one area. On my death there. But you guys have to know, if you're versing a full team, don't try and be like the guy who goes and snipes and does 360s and whatnot. Don't be the guy who uses weak weapons. Use a strong weapon. I'm using the MP9. That is a great weapon. I highly recommend it. I actually use my prestige token to unlock it because it's high level and I really enjoy this gun. It's fairly low recoil and whatnot. But if you're versing like a team that isn't as organized, you can run around, move around a little bit more. Because they're not going to be as good. Because they're not organized, like basically randoms. Because they're not organized, they're not going to be talking to each other. This whole team had mics. So if a team has no mics and have no way of communicating to each other, they're all lone wolves. They're all going to be fighting their own battles. Typically they won't all hang out together, which was a worry in this game. So I stayed defensive, controlled my areas, controlled my engagement, which actually brings us to this team Rage Quit, because they couldn't push any farther because we had them cut off. There's no way they're making this. And as you'll see, like coming up right here, is just wait for it. Side of the screen. Look at that kill feed. Just wait for it. It comes here soon. I think like in like probably 30 seconds or so. But you'll see it pop up, and you guys will notice. Holy crap. You guys made a team of 6 Rage Quit with 5 players. Why? Because we played defensive. We made sure we kept our flags, and we did not allow them to go after any. So that's what you guys got to do. If you're versing a team and you guys got a team, stay defensive. Make a plan. At the beginning of this game, I remember 2 guys go to A, 3 go to B, because we need that B cap. The B is the most important part of all the caps in the entire game. Like sure, A is important, C is important, but typically those are easier to get than B. B is usually the best one you can get. So guys, final score of this game was 10-3. Hope you guys enjoyed this, telling you guys some tips. So if you ever run in a full party, play defensive. If you ever run into a bunch of randoms, play how you want. Unless you're losing, then go for the win, because the win is the most important thing. At this current moment, when win-loss is a 1.75, I believe. Let's see you guys later. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more.